questions tonight about an agency that counts on our trust.
A lot of us turn to the Better Business Bureau before we hire a company to check it out. Now, some businesses say they've lost their trust in the BBB. The I-Team's Hagit Lamore joins us with a national investigation she conducted along with ABC's 2020. Hagit?
The motto of the Better Business Bureau is start with trust. It's on their website. It's in their culture. When you see the BBB logo at a company, you assume you can trust they'll treat you right. But is the BBB treating all businesses fairly? Some, here and across the country, say the watchdog agency needs to be watched right back.
I think it stinks.
Thanks for calling your Better Business Bureau,
I think it really stinks.
where you can start with trust.
It's unfair. I should have a failing grade.
A failing grade? Ron Wood says he gets an A from brides. 6 years shooting photos like these, working out any issues that come up directly with his clients. So why an F from the Cincinnati Better Business Bureau? Wood says it's not right.
If an F is what an F means in school and everywhere else in life, absolutely not.
Your reputation is really all you have.
Same story at this antique hardware store in Los Angeles. Up to 100 customers a day, and
I was incensed that based on one complaint over the past 3 years, we could be given a C rating.
as was Carmen, a professional clown who wasn't laughing about her grade.
There's one complaint that I don't even recall.
Across the country, businesses are complaining about the Better Business Bureau. While each bureau is an independent business, the complaints are eerily similar.
I feel like I had to buy the membership to raise our grade.
I'm not going to join them just to have a good grade.
It makes me feel like, dang, if I don't do it, I might lose business or lose customers' interest.
The complaints center on the new grading system the BBB put in place about 2 years ago. Instead of satisfactory or unsatisfactory, you now get a letter grade. Take a look at some side-by-side comparisons. Credit card company Visa has 56 complaints with the BBB. It gets an A+. MasterCard, with many fewer complaints, 21, gets an F. Visa paid to join the BBB. MasterCard did not. Or compare online University of Phoenix with Stanford University. Phoenix has 228 complaints and an A+. Stanford has 1 complaint and a C. Member? Not. They're always competing. Google versus Yahoo. 1,228 complaints get Yahoo an A. 2/3 fewer complaints get Google a D. Sound effect, please.
The grading system is broken. There are grades that make no rhyme or reason. There's good companies with bad grades. There's bad companies with good grades.
He hides his identity, he says, because he fears retaliation from the Better Business Bureau. But this businessman, who calls himself Jimmy Rivers, has been tracking the grading system since it began.
There are just a lot of discrepancies in how the grades are done. There's a lot of favoritism on membership versus non-membership.
Membership has nothing to do with this.
Joseel Ehrlich serves as executive director of the Cincinnati Better Business Bureau.
Do you believe that the ratings are misleading?
I do not believe that they are misleading. I think that they are clear. They are, as I said before, an accurate description of the BBB's level of confidence in the integrity of the company in question.
Ehrlich says businesses must pass rigorous checks before they can join. BBB staff check their websites, advertising, responses to complaints, and more. Because the Bureau has more information, only members can get the top grade.
Why can't a non-member get an A+?
Because they do not sign any type of agreement. They do not commit to the standards.
If a business says, I'm willing to sign all of these agreements, I just don't want to pay the money to become a member, why can't I get an A+? What would you say to them?
Any organization that goes through an accreditation process pays a fee for that. It takes time and staff to evaluate whether or not a company is eligible for accreditation.
Not always, at least not at every Better Business Bureau. In California, someone signed up a fake business called Hamas, same as the terrorist organization. They gave a fake address with no background to check. $425 later, Hamas rated a grade most students would be proud to bring home.
I think their due diligence, at least at that time, extended to making sure the credit card went through.
Could that happen here?
No, it could not. We are very rigorous in evaluating the companies that apply for accreditation.
I'm Klein from Channel 9 News.
The I-Team and ABC tested that notion. We asked the 3 businesses you met at the beginning of this story to try to join the Better Business Bureau. None should have been able, because BBB rules say if you rate less than a B, you can't buy a membership. But 2 of our businesses did.
MasterCard 5588.
It wasn't hard for Liz Antique Hardware to rocket from a C to an A+.
Let me just take care of the membership now then.
And Carmen the Clown's business got its happy face back from a C- to an A+.
My name is Ron with Ron Wood Photography.
But here in Cincinnati,
It irritates me because I've done over 600 weddings, and I've got one complaint.
Wood could not join on the spot. First, he would have to respond to the Bureau over that one complaint he already had addressed with the customer. That shot up his grade from an F to a B-. Only then could he apply for accreditation, which the Cincinnati board considers once a month. No instant A here.
This is not a pay-to-play. You have to earn this right to be an accredited business in this community.
Wood isn't convinced, and neither are critics across the land.
They're not your parents' Better Business Bureau. They're not what they used to be.
Ehrlich defends the record of the Cincinnati Bureau, with whom we work regularly in a partnership called BBB Files that warns consumers about potential problems. WCPO-TV also is a member of the Bureau. ABC's investigation airs tomorrow night on 2020.